It, Stephen King's novel. Second time they tried to do it. Originally, it was done in 1990. It's a TV miniseries, a 3 hours miniseries. We've been seeing the commercial, the trailers, one better than the other ones. It looks creepy. That clown looks horrible. It's a good, it's a go, it's a don't go, it's a must go. Are we really can get a good movie? Because this summer, my God, we really have bad movies. Well, we're gonna see it with Walter, and Walter's gonna come with me and give you the reviews because I can't do it by myself. This is not the kind of movies I like. He's an expert, and you noticed when we did the review in Annabelle. So he's gonna go with me, hold my hands, just like I scream like a little baby, and we do the reviews. This is your reviews with Frankie D's and special guest Walter coming up. All right, it. We just came back from the theater. We saw it, and we got lucky to see it in IMAX. And Stephen King, it's a remake after 27 years from the miniseries on TV. So we have a special guest again, Walter, who is specialized in horror and bad movies. But Walter, thank you for coming. Appreciate it, man. And what your opinion? What do you think?
You know what? Honestly, I thought it was really good. I thought it was a good movie. It was a solid movie. It was a solid remake. Solid remake indeed. It has, you know what? I mean, it has this humor because it has a little bit of comedy in it.
Yeah.
But mostly, scare factors are really good. The story is really good. I thought that, you know, it didn't depend a lot on that music in the background that usually plays in scary movies that you kind of like suspect that something's about to happen. Doesn't rely on that. So I thought that was really cool. And I thought the guy who played Pennywise did an awesome freaking job on that, man.
I thought it was. First, again, I'm not a horror movie specialized, and this like this guy, I'm not a big fan. But this movie works, and believe it or not, you can compare a little bit with the Stranger Things from Netflix, because there are like 5-6 kids that try to resolve a mystery, and one of the kids from Stranger Things are in this movie. So it reminds me a little bit of that.
The same chemistry and
the
stuff
same
like
chemistry with the kids, you know, the mystery, technically revolve all on the kids. And
which, by the way, they did an awesome job in acting.
Every kid, every single one, there were 7 total. Every single one, I give you kudos, 1 to 10, 10. But sometimes, you know, we saying before, sometimes the kids are not that good. In this kind of movie, the overacting, but this one, it's just perfect. They did a great job.
Shit, even Georgie.
Even Georgie. Yeah, well, poor Georgie. Well, we already know, this is not like a spoiler. We already know what happened with Georgie in the beginning, so it's just you can figure it out. But I think that it's 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I go very smooth.
Yeah, you didn't really
in my opinion, you don't feel it 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, you didn't really feel it.
And that's the good part for this kind of movies. Because in this kind of movies, technically, sometimes you are like,
when the hell
30 more minutes? Oh my God. It's just, and a few times you were scared. I know you just hold my hands a few times and a few parents. I know you have a little stain in your pants, but it's okay, dude. Don't worry. It happened to all the people.
I filled his hand on my...
It's happened to everybody. Don't worry about it.
Filled his hand on my lap, you know, it was all right.
It's okay. You're so sexy, man.
Appreciate it. Likewise.
But I think it came out a very good movie. It is a go. It's a must go. It's just get away. In my opinion, it's a must go. In my opinion, it's a
Must
must go.
go too. Yeah.
It's a must go.
You know what? Scary movies are kicking ass this
And
year.
matter of fact, the last two
Annabelle.
movies, Annabelle and this, what the heck?
Yeah.
And
I enjoyed it.
like I said in the beginning, in the preview, this year sucks in summer's movies. I mean, box office is one of the worst in 19 years. And really, for 2 weeks, we didn't have a good movie to review. Anything to review decent. And we got only few coming up. But
Kingsman.
yeah, Kingsman is coming up. But this is a surprise. 2 good movies, and there are 2 horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Annabelle was good movie.
So did it make you a fan of horror films?
Yeah,
He was talking about horror movies the whole time.
These kind of movies, I like it. You tell me Saw and those kind of things, they're just cutting heads and blood spraying
But
all
those
over.
are, I don't think those are horror movies. Are they horror movies?
Yeah, they are. But they are maybe in a different level of horror movies. But those kind of movies, I'm surprised. I didn't think I'm gonna like it, but when I saw the last preview, the last trailer, I said, "Holy Jesus, Penny!" I mean, I thought this is gonna be good, and it was good. And let me tell you, few fans. I got a few fans outside the theater when we were leaving, and let's hear 1 minute what they were saying. Just a couple seconds if they like it or not. Okay? Say, go.
Okay, so I'm Cassie, and it's a must go. Like, seriously.
Very good. Thank you. Go for it.
I am just definitely a must go.
Must go? All right. Fun. Say your name.
It's Jess, and I highly recommend this movie.
It's a go. It's a must go. It's a must go. Okay.
Must go.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I guess they like it the same way we did. So it is. I think everybody in the theater like it. One of the things I don't want to say is spoiler, but first, if you saw the original, which I watched today, the original, because I barely remember that was 1990, and it was a miniseries done by ABC and TV.
1990?
1990.
You're like 50 years old, right? Something like that. Anyways.
Yeah, I was just a baby in that moment. And Chinese years, I guess. But it was done on TV, and it was done for major actors from the 80s and 90s, like John Ritter, David Thomas from the Waltons, a lot of big series, Henry Thomas, not David Thomas, but a lot of big series that were successful in the 90s and the 80s. The big stars were doing this miniseries. It was very good. But the story is different. And I say, hold on 1 second. Why they're doing the story only with the kids? Well, the key is it's going to be a sequel. And you can tell already. Because in the end they say, chapter 1. So that's not a spoiler. Everybody knows it's going to be a sequel. And it's going to be a big hit.
It's pretty much the remake of the entire thing.
Right, because technically the remake and the original is back and forward.
Which I'm actually happy that like I was talking with my boy, they didn't squeeze 192 minutes into like 2 hours. So I'm really, really happy they didn't do that, because sometimes they'll rush the shit out of it.
They try to do too much.
Yeah, they try to do too much in 2.5 hours, 2 hours. And it's like, oh man, like really? So they didn't screw that one up, which I'm really excited. I'm happy they didn't do that. So I'm thrilled about the second chapter.
One thing I want to tell, and that's not probably a spoiler, but I don't think it's going to be a big spoiler. But it's interesting. Let's make as a remark of the movie. You notice why this happened in this town. And in one moment you learn that every 27 years, these events have happened. You know, the disappearance and all the problems. Well, interesting that the producers come up with that story, because technically from the original to today, it's 27 years.
27 years, yeah.
So I think it was cool. Don't you think so?
I thought it was awesome. Yeah.
I think it was very cool.
Awesome.
the idea. And you know this is going to be a hit, number one in the box office. And it's about time they're going to be a good movie doing well. And all the acting is great. The direction is very good.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
good.
not much of the music, to be honest.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it was at all much of music.
Mm-mm.
I mean, because usually horror movies had that and nothing at all. I don't remember much of that
That sounded
shit.
like a circus theme. Like what?
Well, you
I
know,
don't think scary movies
we
do that
got we
shit.
got
but
we
alright.
got a clown here. I got to make a team, but
Like what?
you don't like the way I sing. Listen.
That's awesome.
But I think, and again, it's a must go. It's a great movie, well directed, well acted. Again, 2 hours and 50 minutes, and you can't even feel it. If you think it's gonna be something in the end, like Annabelle did in this one, there is nothing
Yeah,
there.
just leave.
Just leave. When the movie finished, you can go. Unless you want to stay there and check your
Please,
email.
it's a rated R. It's a scary movie.
Don't be
Fans
pissed,
of
dude.
it, fans of the original are coming to see this. Like, don't bring your kids.
Don't bring babies.
No, nobody wants to.
Don't bring kids.
Nobody wants to
dude.
listen to "Mommy, you keep passing popcorn" or anything like that. Like,
Just,
don't do
for
that.
the love of
Like,
God, dude. Just
Yeah,
common
just-
sense. Common sense.
exactly.
Get a babysitter, get a friend to take care of it, or find another way. Just escape work and just
Exactly.
go and see the movie.
Like,
But-
leave your kids in the sewer or something like that. Yeah, just leave them there with
just
Pennywise.
be right on the
alright?
team, you know?
Yeah.
But you're cool, man. It's okay.
know,
We
it's-
love you anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that nothing else we can add in that. I think it was perfect, the movie. And I think that's it.
Yeah, it's pretty much it,
It's
man.
very
So
simple.
it's for
very
me,
simple.
it's a must go. Go check it out because it's awesome.
For me, it's a must go. And again, it coming from me, a must go. Which I don't like horror movies, dude. That's a super must go. So it's gonna do great. Thank you, Walter, for coming and
Appreciate it.
share
Thank you
these
for having
reviews.
me.
And 2 months, and I had almost 8,000 views. Still, UK is beating me. I don't know what the heck is happening, but thank you, UK. Thank you, US. Thank you, Australia. Thank you, all these countries. They're watching me.
He's international.
I'm international. Frankie, this is coming to you. My God. Thank you for watching. I hope you like what we do. If you like, you're going to see my head in the bottom with Yoda. That's to subscribe. You're going to see the other one, the playlist, all my reviews. And till the next time, thank you for coming. Go to the movies. Ciao.